Hi everyone, Adam McKenzie here from the RPL, and today one of the things I wanted to do was show you guys through .com secrets, but mainly for the purpose of explaining solo ads, just to give you an idea of how they sort of work and price wise and where you look. So, and then also this cool little Excel spreadsheet that .com secrets give you just to work out the system that solo ads can provide you with in terms of building your list and increasing the amount of money that you can make from your list. So let's dive right in here. Hopefully you guys can see my screen okay. What you want to do, and with .com secrets is amazing because if you have a look here, even with your $1 trial, you get access to everything. And literally there is an initial 30-day, I don't know what you call, like a boot camp, like a training. And it is the best training that I've done so far, hands down. It's just really practical, really simple. And depending on where you're at will depend on I guess what things that you'll dive straight into. But if you've done nothing before, it will literally take you from nothing all the way through to being able to set up the sites that you need to and be able to know where you can get your list from and promote it. So it is a great tool. But for today, we want to talk about solo ads. So I'm going to head here. I'm going to go to, I think we'll go to hot offer and we'll go to traffic and list. My internet's been a bit slow today, so hopefully it'll be all right. Okay, click on solo ads. Now, when you have a look here, first time I saw this, I was like, oh, there's nothing there. But then once I scroll down, there's different sort of like traffic exchange solo ads here at about 75 cents a click. And then again, these are some of the bigger players and they have big lists. So if you have the budget at the moment, these are the guys to go with. They have the best systems, they have access to the best lists, and they've tested things out. Dagan Smith especially is somebody that you want to be checking out and get onto his list because he does have multiple price levels, but it's very popular. His list is very tested. He's been in the game for a long time. So if you are looking at making a really substantial start here and you do have a bit of money that you can spend on solo ads, that's where I'd be heading straight away. Okay, looking further down this page, you'll see here, hopefully I'm not scrolling too fast, but just to give you an idea, these are all the people that can do solo ads, and there's people here that don't offer .com secrets, but there's more. All right, and then there's free solo ad places, and .com secrets has special promotions with some of these places where literally you can get 1, 2, sometimes 4 solo ads for free. And you don't have to take the upsell. There are upsells within some of these systems to become a member, like $9, $19 a month, but you don't have to, and you can still access all of this, and you can still even go back and do some free solo ads. It's just to smaller audiences or lists that aren't, I guess, as higher quality as some of the other lists. Now, I think if you watch my traffic video and explain to you that I've been going through solo ads, I literally spent over an hour and a bit just trying to go through some of these. But to give you an idea of some of the good ones I found, like if I look and click here, you can literally go to their page. Some of the guys will make you opt into their email. It's only so that you can get notified of when they have special promotions, discounts, when they have, space that they can offer you, then you'll get that advert. But all of these pages are pretty much the same. Some will look better than others, but you've got testimonials, you've got a rough idea of what they've achieved for other people, especially people that give you like a 40% opt-in rate. So they let you know how successful the percentage was of people that came from their list and opted into their offer or website. So in that sense, it's a good, but if you have a look, someone like Nate, and this is one of the guys that I've got a solo ad with on the 26th of this month, but 50 clicks for $18, 35 clicks for $100, 52 for $150. He's definitely at the lower end of the price range. So I'm looking forward to testing it out and seeing how it goes because, at 35 cents a click, I'm pretty happy with that. But if you go back here, you'll see they're like typical, let's go choose one more just so you get an idea. I'll choose one of these guys more up the top. So we'll click here and I'll just give you an idea. So when you're looking at these, all right, some people will have different things, but what you need to know is have a look at how quickly they'll be able to place your solo ad. Also have a look at what they're not offering. And I think I mentioned this in the video, but here 100 clicks, $50, $250, and there's some bigger players here who will do like 10,000 clicks for $2,000. But let's see if they have that one here. Nope, she doesn't. What I'm looking for is there's some of these people who don't offer, like, here we go. Okay, so no biz opportunities or MLMs. So they're not taking anything from Empower Network, .com Secrets, Easy Money Method, Big Idea Mastermind, Pure Leverage, or Instant Millionaire Revolution. So these are some of those other opportunities that I was explaining to you guys in some of my previous videos, but they don't have anything here for 20-minute payday. And 20-minute payday at the moment seems to be like a nice little way to get in, because it's a free system, but as part of getting access to that free system, somebody can sign up for Pure Leverage, Empower Network, and .com Secrets. So you could end up getting somebody who joins your team that way, signing up to all three things on your team, because they need access to all of those tools, and the solo ad person's happy to promote it, which has been great. And all I did was I literally wrote an email together going, hi, I'm looking at placing solo ads with your list. At the moment, I'm looking at doing a solo ad for these different opportunities. Can you let me know which of these opportunities would work best with your list? And let me know if you want to see my landing page or anything else. And when can you place the ad? So I just created a little template. I sent it out to a whole heap of people on that list. And then people are starting to get back to me. I just created an email folder with everything there. And then I just created a bookmark folder here so that I can keep all the ones that I like in the same bookmark. I don't have to go back through this thing the whole time, or I just reply to the email. A lot of them are on Skype too, so if you want to talk to them, ask them questions, anything else, just connect with them through Skype or through email. But I would recommend doing that before you place a solo ad, because literally, you can buy the solo ads straight from the page, and most of them link directly with PayPal, so which works quite well. If you're doing anything with Fiverr and solo ads like this, it's great that it connects with PayPal. It makes it a lot easier. So here you've got someone 4,000 clicks, 1,250, 3,000. So this person's lower end is a $200 offer, which is not where I'm up to yet, being able to budget. But if that's where your budget is, same thing. Start small, test it out, see what the click-through rate is, track everything. So make sure you got a tracking ID on the back of your link. Also then work out how many people not just opted in, but how many people bought. So you can work out your earnings per click, okay? So earnings per click is worked out by knowing, okay, how many clicks did I generate, how much money did I generate, okay, and divide the two together so you can work out how much money you made per click, okay? So hopefully that's given you an idea of just how easy it is. It's just a matter of going through here, having a read, finding which ones work for you, finding which ones fit into your budget. I found about 5 now that are around the $35 budget line. That's where I'm going to start, okay? If I get a good return, my aim with this is to break even. So if I can get a $35 total sales, then I've broken even. Then I'll do it again, because every time I do it, the fact that I've broken even means that I've had a percentage of people that opted in. I've also got a percentage of people who bought. So that way my earnings per click, I can start testing that out and then just leverage from there. As I make more income from it, I can start committing to packages that are a bit more expensive but offer me more clicks, okay? Or then start to deal with more premium lists. So there's a whole lot of things. You can target specific groups by different things. People will do exclusive lists for you. It's a great tool to be able to do this. And like I said, it's so huge. There's so many different places, and it's not tricky. All you need to know is it's going to their email list. They'll promote it. A lot of them will tweak your solo ad. So if you're not sure the best way to present your solo ad, put it together as best as you can. If they don't think it's good enough, they're not going to send it out to their list because it makes them look bad. So they'll make it look better for you. So you don't really have to stress too much about, are you going to do it the right way, reading sales copy, doing this the right way, because they'll help you with that process. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to come back and be a repeat customer for them, that's how they make their money. If you're not happy with the service, you're not going to come back, and you're probably not going to tell anyone. So like anything, they want to do a good job for you too. So that's why I like it. It's better than PPC. Google doesn't care if it does a good job for me, either does Facebook. They just want to make money and promote it. So I prefer this as a business model, and I'm going to let you know how the results go. Okay, now I did tell you about a cool little Excel spreadsheet. Just let me make it a bit bigger for you. But what .com Secrets gives you is just the whole idea of this process, and there's a system, and I'm going to put the report that he offered below this video so you guys can download it, okay? But the report explains a system where this guy literally decided that he wanted to find a way to invest $25 a week and turn that into $250,000. And he did that within 1 year. And the way that he did that is pretty self-explanatory. And if you have a look here, First week you start with $25, okay? Next week is $50, next week $75, because you make $25. You make your money back every single time. So like we said, your aim is to break even. So if you invested $25, you made $25. So the next week you're still investing $25, but you got your $25 back last time. So now you can afford to invest $50. Does that make sense? Because you always broke even. So your maximum commitment, new commitment every week, is only $25. And when you have a look at how scalable this is, that every time that you break even, you put that money back in and then add the $25. You break even, put that money back in, add the $25. So you're only ever committing an extra $25 out of your pocket every week if you don't include what you made. Okay, and this is going on a break-even model, not on making a massive profit for each one of these solo ads. And if you have a look here, the way that the Excel spreadsheet works, and I don't think I can really give it away, but if you guys comment below and ask me, maybe I'll send it to you. But you basically got your weekly investment, you got your cost per click. So if you looked at the campaign we were looking at before, where it was $35, to get 100 clicks, so it worked out about 35 cents, and your conversion rate is around 28%. And like I mentioned in a couple of those solo ads, people were saying that they got opt-in rates of 40%. So pretty big. So if you have a look here, impressions 71, weekly subscribers 20, total 20, yearly income is 240. Now the way that they work that out, okay, is that if you have 20 people on your list, okay, you make $1 per person on your list per month, okay, and that's quite an industry standard. So that's saying that if you have 20 people on your list, you're making $20 a month. Times that by 12 months gives you $240 for the year, okay? So here again, you're starting to hopefully understand why there's money in the list, because if you have a list, you can market different products. And what they're saying is that rule of thumb is you'll normally make $1 per person in your list, okay, per month. And sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but industry average. So based on those conversion rates, if you have a look here, okay, literally by week 46, you've now earned $259,440 for the year. Okay, simply by keeping this system going, investing the $25 every week and reinvesting what you made back every single week. Okay, so you can see how it scales, you can see how the impressions work, the subscribers, and then what the total ended up being. And the cool thing is, you have a look at this. If literally I just go, let's say now I can spend $100 a week, but my cost per click is going to go up, so it's going to be 50 cents. Let's see if I can do 0.5. All right, and let's make this even worse. Let's make this 20%. Okay, if you have a look at this, I'm spending $100 a week now because my income is growing, as you can see. I'm getting a higher cost per click, so I'm paying more, okay, and my conversion rate's less. But now, by week 32, I've made $253,000. When I saw this and worked this out, and when you believe in anything and when you can see what's possible, of course there's a lot of variables and there's lots of things. Sometimes maybe I'll place 5 solo ads and it won't work. But as a system, if I know that I can invest that, get that sort of percentage rate, pay that much per click to end up with that sort of money per month, and when you play with this Excel spreadsheet, so I think I will put it here as well, I'll upload it as well as the report, so that you guys can read the report, get an idea and a concept of the system, then start having a play with this, because you might think this is fun to play with, but if you really grasp the concept, which I feel like I have at this point, that I'm going to be running with now, there's so much leverage and opportunity in this, and it's not hard. There's so many different solo ads, there's so many different ways, like I talked about in my last video, into week 3, to set yourself apart from the others, to create a great team, and then as you're making more money, to invest more money, to then speed up the process. So it's so scalable all the way through here. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited by seeing this. If you're not a member of .com Secrets, please click on the link, join that, because seriously, it is the best traffic getting system out there, and it will teach you everything that you need to know, from beginner all the way through to advanced. So definitely get onto that. And like I said, below this video, I'm going to put a report. I'm also going to attach this Excel spreadsheet so you can have a play with it and just see what's possible. And if your budget's already up there and you know where you can find, a cost per click, and then you can start testing how many people are opting into your website, it's a numbers game. And that's what this whole system is about, is to take out the fear and the not knowing and just base it on numbers. Let's go with the system, test, tweak things out, and then at the end of the day, you're always going to get a percentage that's going to sign up, and you're always going to be able to make money and be able to track, what your earnings per click was and how beneficial the whole process has been. So I really hope you've benefited from that. I hope you get an idea now and a sense of what a solo ad is, and just how easy and readily available it is for you to be able to get access to. So, if you're a member of Pure Leverage, there's a whole list of solo ads. If you're here at MLSP, if you're here at .com Secrets, there's access to all of these sort of things. And in Empower Network, if you go all the way up to the 15K Mastermind, there's a complete system in there, which is the $1,000 product, but there's complete systems in there for solo ads, PPC, everything else, which are amazing. So I've heard lots of great things about that, and just how the system has leveraged, and scaled up so many different people from nothing all the way through to making, multiple six figures every month. So I look forward to sharing that with you and speaking to you soon.